Testing。Hello， 大家好，又係我 T Chan 同大家講述新嘅一話嘅伊索寓言啊。Hello everybody, it's T Chan again. Talking a new Fables of Aesop. This story is the ass and his shadow. 大家好啊，咁呢次嘅寓言就係驢與他的影子啊。驢與他的影子，咁我哋直接就去睇正文啦。咁呢次嘅故事呢，就係有3本書嘅。第一本書嘅結構就比較就內容比較豐富啲嘅，係啦，翻譯嗰個人就有多啲見解啦。第二個呢，就都有個小總結嘅，第三個就咁一個故事啦，但係佢故事就會豐富一啲咯。So there's 3 books for this fable. The first book is they have more reflections and conclusion and review discussions. The second book is has a conclusion, and the third book's only the story.But the story is more deliberate. Yeah. So it's more detailed into the story to help the reader realize the situations. Let's start with the first story. One hired an ass in the dark day to carry certain bales of goods to such a town that was extreme hot, so he lay down upon the way to refresh himself under the shadow of the ass. The muleteer bade him rise and go on according to his bargain. The other said that the ass was his for the time he had hired him.Right, said the other, you have hired the ass, but not the shadow. So a little bit bargain with nonsense. It's just like the lawyer. The moral is that it's work for lawyer. Someone bargained the unwarranted excuse or details to their goods, but it costs a lot.And at the end, in reality, display OK。咁呢個故事就係講述呢一個人就係啦，請咗一隻驢啦，就去一個當地就可能係一個好熱嘅日子啊，係就去運一啲貨咧去到其他嘅城市啦。3伏日真係最熱嗰一日喎，睇嚟。咁就去。係啦，運貨，咁嗰日就非常之熱啦，咁所以咧佢就去忍唔住就用咗佢嘅影咧去遮陰嘅，但係佢嘅原本嘅主人咧就叫佢，喂，個影係我㗎喎，咁樣 咁叫佢起身啦咁樣。咁啊 OK， 咁然後嗰、個租用嗰個賣家咧就話：喂，我係請咗呢隻驢嘅喎，咁成個運送過程呢隻驢都係任我使嘅喎，咁個影當然都係屬於我噶啦咁樣。跟住兩個人咧就開始爭執起嚟啦。咁原本個物主咧係啦，個驢嘅主人咧就話啦：你咧係請咗隻驢，但係就唔係請咗佢嘅影噶，個影係屬於我噶，係啦。咁呢啲捉字蝨咯，就係啦。咁你其實咧係啦，律師都係捉字蝨嘅。咁樣佢呢個翻譯嘅人就咁樣講啦。This fable played upon the contentious humour of people that go on law for rivals. Is effectually, but this I don't know how to say. They need more to the setting of whole world in a flame than a chronically blah 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 and a blaze of blah 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 to blow the why so hard the word? I don't know how to pronounce and it's not Google translatable. Instructed as an art and science on the one side and make use of this as an exercise on the other side. Some people can no more live without law than without air. They reckon it better husbandry to spend £1,000 upon counsel to defend a trial or unwarranted causes than to part with one single £6 for payment of an honor dispute. That this fable, in short, is Mozart in Westminster Hall 14 times over every term. 呢個佢嘅有個反思咧，就係個反思就係咧，喂。
但係佢就話啲數好叻嘅，咁我問佢點解就唔夠佢咁勁？唔夠佢咁勁啊！咁佢話啲成數勁咁，佢話好 humble， 我唔知佢勁唔勁㗎。咁我介紹識啦嚇，咁佢就會過幾日先嚟，咁照顧下啦，係咪？
會放心，我哋之後可能有個 meeting 啦。
喂，你仲有一樣要同我做。
我而家忙緊啊，唔好意思啊。
好快。
我真係忙緊，唔好意思。
你嗰度啊，你要幫我搞版電台啊，我
唔識搞，你請人搞。
咁佢俾錢。
唔係啊，呢啲嘢好。
俾錢佢好冇所謂，佢會俾埋邊個嗰份錢嘅。我同佢講啱唔啱先？佢就係咁啊，叫佢做咧就話你俾錢人做啦，我俾錢。得啦嚇，你忙緊啦嚇。
OK， 啱啱有啲事就停咗嘅 ，sorry 啊。咁呢個故事就係講咧，係講人之間好滑稽嘅嘢，就係我哋會係為咗啲瑣碎嘅事啦，而去爭執嘅，係啦。咁例如我哋會寧願係令到塗炭生靈啊，又或者係 即係令到件事越嚟越差啦。會着晒火啊，全世界咁樣，全世界都即係陷於一片火海之間咁樣。但係都係咯，都好過，即係有啲人係寧願全世界着晒火，都好過真係真係坐低傾啊，去協調啊。即係係啊，有啲人真係你死我亡咁樣嘅，咁就係咯，佢哋就係會着緊自己有幾多嘅嘢咯，係啊，即係斤斤計較，係啊，即係捉字蝨啊，會咁就對佢嚟講咧，呢啲人佢係活喺法律，係啦，佢哋唔可以離開法律啊。即係佢哋對嗰個法律啊，對嗰啲細節個斤斤計較啊，係仲緊要過呼吸空氣嚇。佢講嘅咁對佢嚟講咧，就係寧願去上法庭去用大概千幾蚊、千幾磅嘅英鎊啊嘅使費去對簿公堂咧，都好過認真踏實咧去俾六 pounds 即係幾多啊？6 pence 即係應該好少噶啦。咁佢呢個就係話咁樣其實係真正嘅使費係大好多噶喎，就係為咗一啲咁瑣碎嘅事。而且又冇得着喎，有害無益咯，即係唔抵得人哋好咯呢啲人。So second books, a traveler hires an ass to convey him to distant place. The day being distantly hot, and the sun shining is in strength, and the search stop to rest, so shelter from the heat under the shadow of his ass and afford only protection for one, and as the traveler and the owner of the ass both claimant, a violent dispute rise between them as to which of them had the right to it. The owner maintained that he had led the ass only, but not his shadow. The traveler asserts that he had with the hire of the ass. Hire is shadow also. The quarrel proceeds from Røde to Røde, and while the man fought the ass collar off. In quarreling about the shadow, we often lose the substance. 咁呢個故事基本上係差唔多嘅，咁但係咧佢就後邊個結尾就有啲唔同啦。就係當佢哋爭執係啦，爭執嗰個影係屬於邊一個嘅時候咧，咁佢哋就開始個爭執就白熱化。係啦，就去拳頭相向啦。就當佢哋真係打嘅時候咧，嗰隻驢咧就自己就 Q 咗啦，係啦。咁就呢個結論就係話，佢嘅結論就係咧，我哋淨係會為咗一啲虛無嘅嘢咧，而去失去咗一個真實嘅焦點啦。即係淨係去關心一啲唔緊要嘅瑣碎事，而唔係去活喺一啲最重要嘅事情上邊啊！究竟乜嘢先係最重要啊？哦，唔係嗰啲瑣碎事係最重要㗎咁樣。個影係我㗎咁樣，但係個影係邊個？究竟係有幾咁重要啊？但係有啲人係覺得一啲好無謂嘅嘢係會係對佢嚟講好重要咯，而去真正要關心一啲要關注嘅嘢，真係自己嘅責任咧，就冇好好睇住啦。原本個物主咧就冇咗隻驢，係啦，咁個買家咧就冇咗啲貨，咁點啊？兩個人企喺一個好熱嘅地方，人財兩失咯。Okay, the next story is that a certain man hired. Okay, it's the same summertime. Start out with the owner bowling behind, drive the beast. By and by, in the heat of the day, they stop to rest, and the traveler want to lie down. lie down in the ass shadow, but the owner who himself wished to be out of the sun and couldn't let him do that, and he said he had hired the ass only and not his shadow. The other maintains that his bargain secured him complete control of the ass of the time being. Onward they come to both, and while they will be laboring each other, the ass took to his skill and was soon out of sight. 咁呢個基本上都係同第二個故事一樣嘅。
This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Kristen Luoma, greenkri.com. Aesop's Fables. The Ass and His Shadow. A certain man hired an ass for a journey in summertime and started out with the owner following behind to drive the beast. By and by, in the heat of the day, they stopped to rest, and the traveler wanted to lie down in the ass's shadow. But the owner, who himself wished to be out of the sun, wouldn't let him do that, for he had hired the ass only and not his shadow. The other maintained that his bargain secured him complete control of the ass for the time being. From words they came to blows, and while they were belaboring each other, the ass took to his heels and was soon out of sight.
係啦，咁呢個故事基本上都一樣啦。
The Ass and His Shadow of Aesop's Fables.
OK， 好。咁呢個故事就係講述同第二本書一樣嘅故事啦，但係就多少少 detail 嘅。咁就係講佢走嗰陣時咧，真係揚長而去，見唔到啊！直情係咁啊！大家都最大損失啊！真正嘅贏家咧就係隻驢啊。OK， 咁我哋用 remarkable 去講呢個故事先啦。咁一開始咧就係啦，太陽好犀利啦 ，summertime 咁樣，咁就有個人咧就有堆嘢啦，就諗住咧去請一隻驢啦。去將佢啲嘢咧運到去一個 town 嘅，係啦，去一個 town 啦，佢有個 town 嗰度嘅。咁當然啦，佢嘅主人都會陪同嘅，係啦。於是者咧，咁啊當然就會有啲貨物喺度啦。係啦，咁咧喺呢個太陽咧，紅紅嘅太陽咧，就呢隻驢咧就有個好好嘅影子啦。咁啊實在太熱咧，係啦，個商人咧就想匿喺影子下邊嘅，咁但係咧。但係咧，個主人咧就諗，個影子係我嘅喎，你唔攞得嘅喎，咁樣，咁啊變咗，喂，我買起咗佢嘅咯喎，呢段時間咁樣就開始好嬲啦，兩個係啦，好嬲咧就爭執起嚟啦，咁就變咗冇意義啦。有啲故事嘅情況咧，就係隻驢都冇鬼咗嘅，係啦。隻驢就走鬼咗啦。Okay, so the story is that at first there's a people there's a person want to transport his goat to one location. So he in the summertime it's very hot, so he need to hire a donkey. So this donkey is belong to a man, and also there is a big shadow of the donkey. So everyone want this shadow. Yeah, everyone want this shadow. Yeah, let's see. But eventually they both of them just argue about the ownership of the shadow. So they just keep up the argument and even have a fight. And the consequences is it didn't help the situation, and even the donkey will go away. Just okay. So the most important is the goat and the donkey, but not the shadow. So we need to be sober, clear about the priority of the editing. We need to make sure we have the correct priority of attentions. 咁呢個故事就係俾我哋知道，哦，其實影其實真係唔重要㗎，最重要係隻驢同埋件貨物啊嘛。咁我哋係真係一個好好教訓，就係我哋要知道咧邊一樣嘢嘅輕重咯，邊一樣係重要啲，邊一樣冇咁重要。咁啊，唔好為咗一啲唔重要嘅而去失去咗重要嘅事物咯。呢個故事就去到呢度啦，多謝大家收睇。